Welcome to part 8 of the Tokaido challenge. My name is Tony.Vega, and of course there are 7 other videos before this one. This video series documents my journey across Japan. I'm legally blind. I walked from Kyoto to Tokyo along the Tokaido road. That was about 500 kilometers, 300 miles. It was a crazy, crazy journey with ups and downs, emotional, physical, like all kinds of challenges. And in this one, there was quite a physical challenge. I'm not going to spoil it, but basically watch until the end. It was not good, but hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe, though. If you've been watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, well, please hit that subscribe button. Drop me a like, a comment. I also do podcasts about Japan Station Ichimon Japan. Links are in the description down below, japankyo.com. That's where I post up all my stuff. So please check that out if you're enjoying what I'm doing here. And of course, if you want to support financially, Patreon for the monthly donations, little as $1 a month, you can support and make sure that I can keep doing stuff like this. Ko-fi for the one-time donations, links down below. That's it. I'm done shilling. Let's get into it. Here is part 8 of the Tokaido challenge. Tokaido Challenge Day 22. I'm Tony, creator of japankyo.com, Japan Station Ichimon Japan podcast. I am currently in Japan. I am walking from Kyoto to Tokyo. I'm legally blind. Today is October 12th, 2023. This is day 22 of my trek. I took 3 days off. I am in Shizuoka Prefecture, Numazu City. That's where I left off yesterday. And I am very close to reaching Tokyo. I think like I'm right around 100 kilometers left, I believe. So see these stairs? Today we're doing a little bonus. So I only have like 6 kilometers left till I get to my last destination in Shizuoka. That's Mishima. So today I decided to do something a little extra. So these stairs are basically the entrance of the Senbonmatsubara Kōen, I believe is what it's called. So it's the Field of 1,000 Pine Trees Park. And this is a 10-kilometer stretch, roughly, that's right on the coast. And we're in Numazu City again. So, I guess, is this the water already? Wow. Okay. And there's supposed to be like pine trees around, thousands and thousands and thousands of pine trees. So, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna walk this for a while. Like, I'm not gonna walk the whole 10 kilometers because then I end up it's Tago no Ura, sorry. Tago no Ura, I believe is what it's called. What's it called? It's still in Shizuoka, but the port, yeah. And I don't really want to end up over there because I'm not sure how far it is to get to the station and all that. And I still have to walk I think it's a little under 6 kilometers to get to Mishima. So, and that's from Numazu. So I don't want to end up all the way over there and then not know how to get to the train station and then have to get to Numazu before I walk that, and then I'm battling with time and all that. So I may do like 2-3 kilometers here and then walk back, and that'll be like maybe 5 kilometers around here, and then I'm gonna walk back to Numazu and then head on over to Mishima. I actually took a taxi to get here because I didn't want to waste time getting here. It's not that far from the train station, actually. It was like a 25-minute walk, I think, but I didn't want to risk getting lost and all that, wasting a bunch of time. And, then losing time and having to rush. So I was going to take a bus, but then the bus only seems to pass by like once an hour, and I had to wait like 40 minutes till the next bus came. So then it was like, well, I might as well walk, but then if I walk, I might get lost. So it was 1,020 yen to get here via taxi. And then I guess I'm going to walk back because it's easier to find a big central location than it is to find like something that might be a little bit out of the way and hard. I don't know how hard this is to find, but I think it's easier to find the train station than this place probably. So hopefully I won't get lost there. Whew, this is pretty cool. All right, so I'm sure as I get deeper, we're going to get more into that, pine tree area. But pretty cool so far. Oh, and by the way, my understanding is that at some point maybe, early 1600s, this was part of the Tokaido, or at least parts of this was part of the Tokaido.
今沢のさ、米軍のキャンプ、船や自衛隊とか海上自衛隊とか来て演習やるところね。で、その真ん中のところが東海地方。
I don't know. They're talking about the military base and the Japanese Defense Force and the American stuff, whatever. So I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, I don't know what the point of what they're talking about is. So this did used to be part of the old Tokaido, at least parts or some of it, or at some point early on, but it was just too close to the shore, it seems. Well, obviously, and so it's kind of dangerous with the tsunamis and all that. And then the Hara post town got moved inland, and so this, is not, or I don't know, like the old Tokaido moved more inland. So that's what I heard in a video that I was watching by somebody that in Japan that did this portion. I can't verify it, but that's what I heard. So, hey, this is part of the old Tokaido. I'm just going to go with that. You can verify that for yourself later. But that's the assumption that I'm going under. And I think you can see Mount Fuji from one of these vantage points. The sky is just blue and beautiful. もうすごい青空で最高の天気なんです。はい、もう嬉しいです。Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The ocean's over there. The trees are all over the place. ね、ここからもう木がいっぱいあって、でこういう倒れてる感じなんでね。They're kind of like they're gonna fall over from the wind. You see that? It's cool, right? And this goes on for like, I don't know, maybe 8 more kilometers, 7 more kilometers. I walked like 3 kilometers, maybe 多分3キロぐらい歩いてるかな、そっちから。And there's like more that way, but 多分全部は歩かないけど、沼津駅に戻らないといけないから。でも富士山見えるといいな。I think you can see Mount Fuji, but I hope I got it on the shot. I hope so. そうだといいな。映ってるといいな。あ、また木が出た。あ、こっちの方は見やすいかもしれない。Let's go over here. Maji-san in Numazu City. Ah, we're running. 走ってる。これサイクリング用とか、まあね、走る用、車はないから。これ車禁止。No cars in this road, so it's wonderful. Yeah, more open space here. Just amazing! すごい! 最高です! Yeah, 最高. It's amazing. Really, just beautiful. Yeah, so I'm the unofficial tourism ambassador for Shizuoka Prefecture. So if you come here, please come to Numazu City and please visit Senbonmatsubara Kōen. It's a beautiful place, and I'm not getting paid for that. I'm just fooling around. But it is a very nice place. It's very, very nice, and you can cycle all the way that way. A total of like 10 kilometers. So very cool, very cool. もうそろそろ昼ご飯食べようかなと思います。I'll probably have lunch and then head on down to Numazu and then Mishima. Alright, time to start heading back. I spent a little too much time here. It's a great place. I wish I could have walked the whole 10 kilometers. But yeah, I gotta head on back to Numazu station. You know what the great thing about this road is? It's closed to cars. It's wide open so the bike can. It's only for bikes and pedestrians. So even when there's a bike coming, they're gonna avoid me. So I can just run. Woo! I got like 50 minutes until the train station. Until I get to the train station. That's probably gonna be more like an hour. Although I'm running, so I'm gonna save some time in this stretch. But I really like this place. It'd be awesome to see the whole 10 kilometers, but not this time. For now, I just gotta get back to Numazu station and then move on to Mishima. My hotel tonight is in Kanagawa, so there's no flex in the schedule here. I have to make it to Mishima, but I'm good on time. So, ooh, look at that. It's wide open. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So I got off the main cycling road right now over there and see a bunch of trees here. I guess these are pine trees as well. Yeah, they are kind of, the wind is kind of pushing them towards the inland as well. So very cool, very cool. So that's it for Senbonmatsubara. I gotta get going. It was a wonderful little visit, side trip, which also has its connection to the Tokaido. But I gotta get going off to Numazu so I can move on to Mishima. I've left the Numazu station area. I'm on the road. I'm not sure what road this is, but it's one of the bigger ones, I guess, in the area. And I gotta walk a few hundred meters, and then I think Google Maps is gonna say, "Hey, keep walking on this road." I think we'll see. So I'm headed east. Let me see. The sun is to my back. Yeah, and it's about 2 o'clock. So yeah, I'm roughly headed east towards, of course, Mishima, right? And that'll be the last stop in Shizuoka. Woo-hoo-hoo. Almost done. I mean, this road just, yeah, it looks like anything else. Oh, there's a car. Okay. Bicycle. Get out of my way. Alright, I just took a fall. Whew. It was, thankfully, nothing is broken, but it was not a good fall. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Like, yeah, I scraped up my pinky there. Maybe my thumb a bit too. So, yeah, and then my pants are okay. Like, I'm sure they got dirty. And a little scraped up underwards, but underneath. But overall, it's okay. So back that way, there was a corner. It was a ledge. It was raised kind of like this, but it goes down again, right? So it goes up and down like a little wall, like a little divider. And it caught me by surprise. I was, I don't know, like I guess I just wasn't paying attention for a moment, or it caught me by surprise. It hit the cane, but I was going a little too fast. So, but I realized that in time. So I put my foot over it and I stepped on it, but then I because of the momentum, I just kind of kept going, and the little wall was a lot higher than normal. It was maybe like double the height. So let's say normally it might be like 8 inches high. And that's what I was expecting. This one was maybe like the opposite side was maybe double or a little bit more of that. And that's really what got me, because I was expecting, a little too fast. Okay, stepped on, and then I was crossing to get onto the road, and it was higher than I expected. So then my foot landed and I went forward, tumbled forward, and I ended up kind of falling like that. And I didn't hurt my knees, but the front, lower leg part did hit the ground on both sides, and then my right hand ended up hitting the ground. So I stopped myself with my palm, but then it kind of scraped up the front of my finger, like my pinky. My palm ended up being okay, thankfully, and my wrist is okay too. I didn't land fully on it. Whew! but that was not a good fall. It did hurt for a bit at the beginning. I'm okay, but I guess I'm gonna be bruised up a bit tomorrow. So yeah, I think I got a little. I was going a little too fast, and I wasn't being careful enough. So that's not good. But I was thinking of taking the day off tomorrow anyway, so that's good. I can rest up tomorrow. Oh, I gotta be careful. I'm almost at Tokyo, but you know, it's Ooh. Can you see that? Yeah, sorry, that's gross. Thankfully, it's not that bad. I do have some band-aids or whatever, bandages in my backpack. But I'm almost at Mishima, so I'm just gonna keep walking that way, and try to assess when I get there. Whew. I actually fell like 4 days ago. I don't remember exactly where it was, but my heel. I was just in Shizuoka City. It was the day that I was headed towards Shimizu, so it's pretty city environment. But there was like a sidewalk with a little raised area that was like a slope made of rock, or I don't know what it was, concrete or rock, whatever, something rocky. And it was a little wet, and my heel happened to hit that, and then so my leg just like slipped out under me, and I landed on my butt, left side. Yeah, didn't really feel it afterwards. It wasn't a big fall, but this one, yeah, not great. Anyway, so I'm okay. I'm sure I'll be a bit bruised tomorrow, but I'm thankfully nothing broken, no need to seek medical attention, and my legs are, while they will be bruised, I will be fine for walking, and I have tomorrow to rest up anyway, so I'll be okay. But goes to show you, you can't let your guard down, even when you think you got it. Mishima 到着. So Numazu to Mishima clear, Shizuoka Prefecture clear, Kyoto to Mishima almost 400 kilometers ね。あともう少しで400キロかな。クリアです。It doesn't seem like there's much going on in Numazu. There's quite a few people, but the shopping center I'm in is pretty dead. It seems like there's a lot of closed shops, like not closed, but like they are closed, like not open. And there's only like 2-3 restaurant eating places here, so I'm waiting for this one to open. It's like a teishoku, like a set meal place with seafood and fish. I'm gonna check it out. I think it may have just opened, so I'm gonna go take a look. That was so much food. So this place in Numazu, there really isn't much in Numazu in this shopping mall. Like it was like 2-3 restaurants. I don't know, I guess that's their name, that's their emblem. And on the 3rd floor of the shopping center, right by the south entrance of the station, there's this place. It was super cheap, so much food, like I guess you saw. And it was only 2,100 yen. It's crazy. This is like, what, 14 bucks or something? Like that? And it was so much food. It was so good. Now, I'm not going to say that it's the best food I've ever had, but it was good. And it was cheap. It was damn cheap. So Numazu is a little, out of the way. It's not like a popular place, so there's that. But sorry, I'm trying to find the escalator. That was the escalator going down that I just found. But also, it's a port town, so they must get good seafood, and they must be able to, these restaurants, or this restaurant must get a good price for it because those were some big shrimps. There was a big kaki fry, big oyster, fried oyster, and two big aji fry. So fish, right? Like fried fish, deep fried fish, and the octopus karaage, deep fried octopus was also, there was a lot there. And again, it was all 2,100 yen. Like that would cost like $60 in Hawaii. I think it's amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's one of the benefits of living in a place like this, I guess, huh? Cheap local food. But it is a little inconvenient in terms of, it's not exactly like the big city. But yeah, I just wanted to record this, and I don't know, like after that fall that I had, that kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say scared me, but it kind of like woke me up and like, hey, you got to be more careful. I don't know, I just felt really grateful to have a good meal like that, to have the money to be able to have a meal, to be here, to be able to do this. I don't know, just filled with gratitude, just really, really grateful for all this. So I want to get that on the record. I'm gonna head back to the coin locker, the locker where I put my stuff this morning, and then I'm getting back on the train to go to Hirazuka. So that's it. All right, I've arrived in my hotel in Hiratsuka in Kanagawa. The train ride from Numazu was over an hour. It was fine, nothing. Over an hour, it's not that bad. I think it was like an hour 20 or something. So standard bed, standard business hotel with a nice roomy area here in the middle. Nice. I have a little desk, not as big as my previous hotel in Shizuoka, unfortunately, and I do have some stuff I don't need here. I may have to move this out of the way so I can use my computer. Closet, mirror. Hey, I'm there. Ooh. Standard bathroom. So funny thing here, got a quick little story about what happened. So when I got here to the hotel in Hiratsuka, I went to the front desk. I think it was the manager. He looks at me as we were figuring out, where to, do the check-in process. And he goes like, it must be tough for you. 大変ですよね. And he said this without a subject. So implicitly what he was saying was like, oh, it must be tough, like with your eyesight, right? And so I didn't know, I wasn't sure what to say. Like I couldn't just say like, yes, it's tough. 大変ですね. 大変ですよ. I didn't say that, but I said something like oh, sometimes it's difficult to find things, right? Like I said something along those lines. And then he said, I've upgraded your room to a superior room, which is closer to the elevator, and it's in the closer tower of our two towers. So I of course, gladly accepted. I don't know if the room is bigger. It might be a little bit bigger because most of these like tiny, business hotels don't have this big area right here. I mean, relatively speaking, big, right? Usually this is like much closer to the bed, so you can barely kind of squeak through. But and has a nice sizable closet, which I probably may not. I don't know. I'm probably not going to use it. But anyway, so I got a nicer room, at least better located, more easily located, or closer to the elevator and the exit and all that. So hey, never turn down a free upgrade on a plane or on a hotel. I don't care. They say, oh, it must be tough for you. Like, hey, if it gets me a better room, I don't care. I mean, oh my God, poor me. I'll get a free room. Yeah, sure. A free upgrade. Anyway. So, unfortunately, I didn't film anything longer in Mishima, just a quick video for my social media. I got there and I was still kind of rattled by my fall. So I took a fall near Mishima station. I got banged up. I don't know. Can you see my pinky there? It was bleeding. Some lady on the street, she saw me and she had like a baby and a little kid. And she's like, you want to wash your hand in my like sink in the front yard? And I'm like, okay, thank you. So I washed my hand there. Of course it stung. Like my knuckle area kind of got scraped up too, and like other fingers. My thumb is hurting. The exterior right knee, not the knee itself, but the exterior right knee and the interior, like kind of what do you call it? Like front calf area. Yeah, there's a little bit of bleeding there too. I didn't notice it right away, but yeah. So it was not a good fall. Yeah, like I was expecting a much higher floor when I stepped over a little divider, and I was going probably too fast, and that was not good. And so my foot just kind of kept going, and I went forward and fell down, and it took a yeah, not a good fall. Thankfully, I'm healthy and everything, and so nothing broke, and I'm good. Oh, my palm hurts too. So that was not nice, not nice, not good, not good, but a good reminder. I've made it almost 400 kilometers, this far. I've got around 100 kilometers left. I've made it pretty much safely, blisters, whatever. That's nothing, huge, normal part of any, of this sort of thing. But hadn't taken a big fall like that. And so just a reminder, be careful. You're almost at Tokyo, Tony. Just be careful. Don't do anything stupid. You can make it to Tokyo safely. Like that's kind of, what was going through my mind. It was a little bit, of a scare. It could have been much worse. So thankfully, I'm okay. I think I'm going to take the day off tomorrow, heal up, because I was already thinking that. And now with this fall, like the bruising, whatever, I can feel it when I'm walking around a bit. So I think I need a little recovery time. But it's not that bad, so I should be good to go the day after, and I'll be walking from Odawara back to here, Hiratsuka. Hiratsuka is a good location. It's a good location as far as I've seen so far. There's a convenience store like 2 minutes away, so I'm gonna go check that out maybe shortly after this. Get some drinks and then set up my stuff so I can be ready to take the put my desk and my computer and get all that stuff set up, the bathroom and all that. So I'm comfortable and ready for the next 3 days or whatever time that I'm here. After this, I'm heading to Yokohama for my hotel, and then after that, it's Shinagawa for the last 3 nights. I will be making it to Nipponbashi shortly. It's not gonna take that much longer, only like 5 or so days, I think, of walking. So I'm excited for that. It's been a long way, but I've made it most of the way. You just need to go a little bit further. Be careful. Tomorrow I may head into Tokyo, maybe, do a little shopping or something. I don't know. Maybe look around. We'll see. I don't want to stay in the hotel room the whole day though. So that's the thing. So I'll decide. But anyway, that's it for day 22, day 2023. We'll see what happens. Never turn down an upgrade. That's the lesson of the day, right? Never turn down an upgrade. And if somebody, says, hey, it must be tough for you, it's like, sure, it's tough. Are you gonna Oh, that was so funny. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll be back in the next day or video or whatever. Woo! Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you've ever been to this part of Japan, let me know. If you'd like to visit, let me know. That would be greatly appreciated. And just a quick thing before we go. So that video that you just saw was recorded in the middle of October of 2023. It is now the middle of January 2024, 3 months later. And actually, my pinky still hurts when I press down on it, when I bend it in a certain way. Same for the thumb. And when I press down on the right side of my right knee, I still feel a little bit of pain. So that was a really bad fall, and I could have easily broken something. It was not good. Like, that was scary, and it's in a sense almost a little scarier when I think back on it now. So that will forever be a reminder to be careful, especially when I'm in these like areas that I've never been to. So yeah, scary stuff, but thankfully I'm okay, and I think I will be recovering little by little in the coming months. This may take a little while to fully get over, but thankfully I can type and all that without any pain. So I'm good on that part, but a little bit scary. Anyway, there's still more to this video series. There's still a few more videos. There's still Kanagawa Prefecture, Hakone, and of course Tokyo. We are almost at Tokyo. So again, don't forget to subscribe. Come back for the next one.